Hello everybody, welcome to another Let's Build. My name's Anthony and... or so you think my name's Anthony. I could just be a Chinese imitation of said person. Now, how would we know? No idea, but hello everybody. P low letter, P for pho, Juaz, Abysmal, Red Hawk, FD Soul, Help for Human, Tefram, Daring Dick, Trinity the Gamer, Sleeps In. Hello. Eamsbird is here too. Hello, hello. Okay, so the keyboard we're building today is the MIRA SE, the the Eve MIRA SE, in the, what's the blue called? I don't remember what the blue is called. There's a, not lunar blue, because the lunar, Night Sky Blue, I believe is the name. Night Sky Blue. And we're going to use a steel plate, a high-knee PCB, and... oh, that reminds me, we need to change the RGB before we put the board together. What was I saying? Yeah, so blue MIRA SE with Milky Gateron yellows, Zeal stabilizers. Now these are, I believe, actual Zeal stabilizers, not the, you know, as far as I know, not the other ones. Yeah, those other ones. And what else? So that's mainly it. Now, the stabilizers, interesting thing is I've been requested to reuse them, and they're already lubed, and it uses kind of a runny oil of sorts, and you can see, you know how, okay, look at this. You see that? So whoever built this lubed the plastic parts so you can see the oil moving inside it. Look at that. Oh boy. G833E, hey, how's it going? And thank you for the link, FD Soul, I really appreciate it. Yes, that is the link to the MIRA SE, I believe. Thank you, thank you. I thought you were a clone of Zeal. Oh shit! I've been exposed! Fire Bazooka, NGB, hello. Okay, so I'm gonna do the bandage mod, which is what I'm doing right now. And then we'll test the stabilizers. If there's no rattle, I'll stick with it because, again, the request was to reuse the stabilizers, so I'm not gonna dick around with the stabilizers too much. Alright, and this one goes here. Yeah, it's been a pretty crazy week.
I love you.
Zoology. The Lucky 13, yes. Hello. How is it going? Thank you so much. Does it look as if it's greased, oiled, lubed, over? I mean, that's the stabilizers. That's what I was trying to show you. Right? I never recommend lubing the inserts. But these are already lubed, and the request was to reuse them, so like I said, I'm not gonna try to be a smarty pants. At least it doesn't look like it was a thick lube, so it shouldn't be. I love you. But we'll try them out first. We'll try them out. If they suck, then we'll have to clean them off and then start over, or just go with two stabilizers. We'll see. Okay, and then yeah, because I only recommend using thick lube on the metal wire, and that's it. Don't bother with anything else. NGB with the cheer. Also, Vomendoran, 9 months. Milk me up, daddy. I'm ready. All right. Sure thing. Hammerbutter, 17 months. How about those clones? Wild drama. Thank you. And NGB the... Is it 330 bits? Bonus... Oh, 300 of a bonus 30? Is there a bonus thing going on? I have no idea. I have no idea. Well, only one way to find out, right? If you... Sure, maybe there'll be a... Okay. Champalan is here too. How's it going? Cloned ones have different factory markings. Oh, but this was not on last week's stream. It was not on the stream before. So maybe... Oh, is the bot not working? Hold on. Hold on. Is the bot not working? No, the bot is working. Why is the... Oh. You have to be a sub, dude. Whoops. For the coffee pasta. Whoops. It should be working. Hold on. Red Hawk, try it. Try the... Loba, hey, how's it going? Try the 1v1. There we go. See, look at that. Look at that. Yep. I don't give my subs a lot of privileges, so this is one of the few. I mean, they also have access to my premium Snapchat, but that's kind of a secret. I try not to talk about it. Oh my god. The spam! Red Hawk has his own copy pasta now too. Sydney, what is your take on the issue, activity fans? I mean, I don't know how many takes we can have on this issue. We'll wait it out and we'll see what happens. I think that the response was pretty genuine for them. Even if it weren't genuine, he's offering a full refund without asking for stuff back. I don't know how much further you can go with that. You know, it's like, hey, if you bought Tilios, I'll give you a full refund. I think that the response seemed genuine. Cut his vacation, went back to that. About the karma and maybe vote manipulation, I don't have any comment on that. I don't know. The thing is, it's hard for you to see what it's hard to be unbiased when before there were accusations of the vote manipulation, I upvoted it. So this afternoon, when I saw the post again, it was at 5K, but it had my orange arrow on it, so I'm like, but I upvoted it immediately when I saw it too, because I wanted people to see it. You know, and I don't upvote stuff almost at all. But when I see drama like that, you know, same thing with Caps Unlocked when he got... was it Caps Unlocked? No, not Caps Unlocked, sorry. It was... God damn it, Caps. Was it mykeyboard.eu or was it the other one? I don't remember. Whoever got the short end of the stick during the European meetup thing. And wasn't it Jay? Was it Jay? Is that his name? Who brought forth the false accusations? When I saw the response, first thing I did after reading it was upvote it because I wanted people to see it. One of the few things I just don't upvote stuff often. So when I saw it, I was like, you know, people accusing of vote manipulation. I don't know because I upvoted it right after I read it. So I'm like, if a lurker like me would upvote it, wouldn't other lurkers do that? So, you know, it's basically just hard for me to say because if I hadn't upvoted it and I'm like, well, you know, then I can say, well, you know, lurkers aren't going to do it. But because I did it myself and I had my own reasons to do it because I wanted people to see it, then it's just hard for me to say, you know? Okay, so this is bottom. Big one over here. Is that Gawk I see in chat? Hold on. Adorable Centipede, hey! How's it going? Where's 1v1 from? That's from the... Elf. And Matrix thing that's been going on. Get fucked, kid, fuck her mom slut. You're just gonna have to hope someone gives you a sub or something, man. One sexy plate. The MIRA plate is pretty nice. Look at the cutout. So this is a steel plate. Now, I'm not a big fan of steel plates. I only like them with, say, box whites. Sometimes with linears, it's not bad. I definitely don't like them with tactiles. That's for sure. Okay, so one last stabilizer to do. And this one has... Oh, shit. Is this north or south facing? Hold on. Wait, this plate supports both. Oh, sweet. It actually supports both. So we're going to do south. Okay, corner clap. Alright. Man, so I went to a southern Indian place. Speaking of south. This afternoon for lunch. And then now my elder brother, and you know, we enjoyed it. And my elder brother now went back again for dinner with his wife. And for dinner, they have raw onions just sitting out. Just unlimited, you know, just like at a sauce bar or something. And he's just taunting me with it. He's like, look at all the onions I got with my dosa. Damn it, man. And he got masala dosa as well. The wife got masala dosa. And apparently it's... So it's got potatoes and onions inside the dosa. Oh my god. Oh! Why? Why are people so evil? But yes, I will say my... Animal vote manipulation, the thing is, this is not the first time I've seen it happen, or I've seen something like this. I've had other people who are very familiar, who are, you know, pretty much insiders, I'd say. When I say insiders, I include, you know, makers, vendors, other people who are very familiar with the workings of the hobby and stuff like that. There are some people some designers who engage also in vote manipulation. This has been, you know, something that some people have been tracking for a while. So not completely new. If this sounds like it's the end of the hobby or something with the vote manipulation, it's not new. I can assure you of that, right? If you look at, there are some posts out there with very low, usually the way to do it is, you know, like for Instagram, it's, you know, comments per likes or something. So kind of the same thing in Reddit, you know, comments per upvote. And there are some where it's absolutely insane how many upvotes they have, and it's got like, you know, they'll have like 3K upvotes and like 20 comments or something where you're just like, yeah, I don't know about that one. But I will say my statement is, I mean, I do not condone any sort of scamming the customer, any sort of cloning of things, as in, you know, what Elf did, what other, you know, we don't know about the intent behind the Katie fans thing. At least the response has been good again. Very good response, almost unprecedented, I'd say, because and yeah, I do not condone any sort of cheating, basically. Oh Lord. Exhibit stories from your university. I mean, yes. But we get to that later on. Oh Lord. Second. So we have to test the stabilizers. Hopefully they're fine. But yeah, this. See, I don't like when they don't go down when the stabilizer doesn't go. Well, the thing is, these are zero stabilizers, so they don't function just the same way as tray stabilizers. But it's never a good sign when you pull them up and they just stay stationary. You want them to slowly droop down. We're complaining about retool blacks. Are those inconsistent now? Yeah, this is a raw dinner. This is not a normal. This was something that I didn't buy it for myself. I bought it for my younger brother. You're not gonna buy a younger brother. I don't want to buy him anything expensive because that guy lost his wallet 3 times in a year. And we're not talking like, you know, just a random ass, you know, like just like a workout wallet or something. We're talking like his only wallet. So, you know, where he has all his important stuff. He lost it No, it wasn't 3 times in a year. Sorry, it was 5 times in a year. 3 times in New York City alone. He lost it 3 times in New York. And that was a month-long trip. Yeah, he lost it 3 times there. Yeah, so I don't want to buy him anything expensive. I wanted to buy him something that would last if he could keep it on him. So yeah, so it was like, yeah, I am not buying him an expensive watch. So I bought him the Rodina, but his wrist is even tinier than mine. His wrist, I swear, is like 5.5 inches in circumference. Might even be smaller than that. Like, it's ridiculous how tiny his wrists are. Like, my wrists are already pretty small, right? This is just a 40 millimeter, and you know, because I've got nice lady hands. He's got even more lady hands. He's got ladier hands. And yeah, so it just looked terrible on him, and I bought him a Mondane that I found at a sick price. A Mondane automatic 33 millimeter, and the 33 millimeter looks perfect on him. He likes the design more too, and you know it's a better watch, right? It's actually legit. It's not a fucking Chinese homage or homage or clone. And so yeah, so now I'm stuck with it. I'll eventually sell it. I don't think I'll keep it, or I'll just give it to someone else. But hey, might as well wear it since I have it right now. But yeah, do not buy the retool blacks right now. Just don't fucking do it. Don't do it. This build was supposed to have retool blacks with Gateron yellow springs. After the time TKL build, I emailed him, told him, bad news. Don't do it. And so in the end, we just stuck with the Gateron yellows. And the Gateron yellows, not bad. These are the Milky Gateron yellows. We'll see how they feel and sound at the end of the stream when we have it completely built. But when I was just looping them, I was... Oops. Okay, so that's always the problem with these. I need to... Hold on. Oh my god. I was pretty impressed, I'd say. Reject rate was 35%. As opposed to the retool blacks we did for Devness or for the time TKL, which was about 60%, I'd say reject rate. It was pretty bad. It was above 50%. Because so for the time TKL, I lubed 200 switches and we only had 79 good ones. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And so for this one, the reject rate was 35%. Vintage blacks, in my experience, reject rate is like 10 to 15%. At least the new old stock vintage blacks. This is why I'm not a fan of the universal stabilizer cutouts on the Heine PCB. When you screw it in, they might not line up properly. So that's annoying. I'll have to keep trying. ADB7, 5 months in a row. Hey, thank you so much. Buy him a wallet or a few. Bug Whisper is here too. Hey, how's it going? And let's see what else. The Soul says, in this small, specialized market, people can tell the difference between 45 grams and 50 gram springs. So tell me how the hell vendor buying shit by mistake. You get what you pay for, wholesale. I don't know. First of all, I wouldn't say everyone can tell the difference between 45 gram and 50 gram springs. Because, for example, Zeal switches, the first batch, and not just the first batch, quite a few batches, the spring rates were completely just whack. Right? So the Tilios, for example, I remember the first few batches, they were around MX Rids. They were way lighter than advertised. Some of the other switches as well. They had to fix that. And then, you know, but people couldn't tell. Right? And I've talked about this. Reviewers couldn't tell. They're just like, yeah, it feels heavier than Rids. But then when they actually did measurements, it's pretty much the same. and a lot of other things as well. People can't tell that much. And it took people, you know, Zeal knew about it for half a year. No one else really said anything. So people couldn't tell. I would say vendors might even have a harder time telling, because when you have that many products, and again, if his intent was to cheat the customer, then you can disregard what I say. But I don't think that argument is good, because when you sell so much shit, things slip through the cracks. So I don't think that the argument that the vendor should have immediately been able to tell, I don't think that's a good argument. I think that you can make better arguments, is what I'm saying. Drifting Bunnies is here too. Buying a biker's wallet, the ones that come with a chain, makes it impossible to lose it. Yeah, he's not even gonna bother using the chain to put on his belt or anything like that. He's just gonna forget. Sing scissors. Yes, I bought this off at a grocery store. At one point I had, oh god, I just cut myself pretty bad. Why am I so dumb? I was trying to get the adhesive off. Just cut myself. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just think for the whole situation, people need to sit back and people need to form better arguments. I've seen a lot of very terrible arguments being made around the matter of the clones and stuff. Man, there's a lot of blood coming out. Oh well. At least you know the scissors are sharp, so that's good. Bug Whisper says, so if I have 300 retooled blacks, is that good enough ones to fill a TKL? If I were you, I'd sell them. That's what I would do. Don't even fucking use them. Just sell them. It's worth to just loop springs on Get Yellows. Yeah? I think so. Maybe. Hold on, Millie. Hey. Good to see you here. Heartstone's also here. Japanese Horror Rider with 2,000 bits. Thank you so much. Alright, I'm still trying to clean up. I don't know how deep that initial cut is. Hold on. Okay, so stabilizer, a few more screws. We'll test the stabilizers out. I do actually have band-aids, but should I bother putting one on right now? Maybe I should. Man, look at that. Need a good TKL and 1800, then done in customs. That's what we all think. That's what we all think. See, Soul says the point is someone somewhere knowing sold bad shit knowingly. Just human nature get greedy when it's having a loyal following. Happens in every industry, just about not all, but very few. Again. We don't know whether that was intent. And until we see more evidence, I think it's pointless to just accuse, especially when the response has been good. I think the response was better than most people expected. You know, immediately said, hey, if you need a refund, we'll give you a full refund right now. I think that's really good. And I think that just overt cynicism is just kind of like, you know, again, you need you need better arguments. You can't just say, oh, people got greedy and it happens in every industry. Saying things like that. You know, you can't just take one thing and apply it to everyone. Again, need evidence. We'll see. This will be a costly lesson. If you have time, what do you think of this layout? Link to the tape. I bought this at the store, but it's just fabric. You have to obviously be careful because some of them are not fabric. I made sure to find one that is soft. We'll clean that in a bit. Definitely put a band-aid on it before we start soldering. Man, I do not like these universal PCB cutouts on. I do not. I really do not. On the Heine PCB, it's a great idea, but I'm glad other PCBs don't do this. But see, here's the problem. You need to use screw-in stabilizers, because otherwise they'll be too loosey. The cutout has the big and small holes together. It's almost like, you know, the surgery they do when the baby's head is too big. They'll just cut a slit down the fun bridge. So it's just got a small and big hole just connected. And you have to tighten it, and you have to use a screen stabilizer. But if you tighten it too much, it slips off the small one. See that? Now there's a little gap. So the screw is supposed to be over that hole, right? See, look at this. On a small hole, it completely covers the hole. Over here, if you tighten it, down, it'll slip off. See, somewhere towards the middle. And then you see this little gap here. I get why he had to do it. Do I like it? The answer is no, not for building, no. See, look at that. It's just slipped off again. I've got band-aids. I actually just bought more band-aids. Maybe I have some better sizes actually. Hold on. Do you charge extra for extra iron in the build? What am I doing? Okay, let's see. The CPU and keyboards? Yes, it does. I hate the short form for it. I hate that they condense compact into CP. Like, of all things, why CP? You know that the guy who came up with the term is not native. Is not a native English speaker. Because of his choice of letters. Well, that's fun. Alright. Did that once when looking up CP manual to find the pages for the man pages for the copy command. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, if you use it with washers, then you can't even tell if it's centered or not, right? And yeah, just like NGB says, KB fans move so much inventory. If it keeps happening, then it's an issue. That's what I think. I think that, here's the thing. If you're to be cynical, you need to have evidence. You can't just be cynical without even considering any sort of evidence. Then I think that that's just chalking, say, oh, everyone gets greedy. I think that that's a very simple argument. And, you know, that's not going to work very well in any kind of argument. Any kind of debate. Any kind of court case. You can't just say, oh, everyone does this. Oh, people will do this. Oh, you know. And I think that it's good to be cynical of cynicism like that, right? When people present their arguments like that, you gotta think, oh, wait a minute. I don't see any evidence. I don't know if I can believe what you're claiming now. Because, you know, you're not giving good proof. So yeah, so again, this is definitely not a good thing for the hobby. The good thing is not everyone will have to be even more careful. And again, I commend Zeal on bringing it out. I commend KBD fans on offering full refunds, you know, without question, just saying, okay, if you bought any of the Tilios, take them, you know, take a full refund. Don't even ship it back. I think that's good. And now it's up to people who might resell the Switches, right? Now it's up to them to either get rid of the Switches or never sell them, or disclose it if, you know, if they're selling it. Son of K, hey, how's it going? Ian, hello. What was I looking at? TB01. I've got some T1 Switches. How much should I flip for? Oh, these Switches? If people are trying to clone cheap Gateron Switches, then we need to rethink our hobbies and interests. $14.71. Hey, how's it going? Reminds me of butter popcorn. I built one board with the Milky Gateron yellows. I really like that build. So we'll see if these are any good. We have a mix of PC mount and plate mount switches. So at first, I only got 90 plate mount. And so I told, after I lubed about 10 or 20, I told the owner that I'm gonna need more switches because the failure rate or reject rate was about 35%. So he sent me another 40 PC mount ones. That's nice. Yeah, I asked him to get the PC mount ones, and thankfully they feel and sound the same. Yeah, see, so the PC mount ones are gonna be super useful for the universal cutouts.
Oh, yeah.
ADB7 with 100 bits and a bonus 10. Thank you so much. How does the bonus thing work? Black bottoms and Milky tops are good too, if not better. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't tried those. Yeah, so these are from mechanicalkeyboards.com. If these end up being good during the typing test, I might buy some myself, because 35% reject rate is pretty fucking good, man. Pretty good. Pretty good. Better than 50% or more than that. And I also like Gateron Yellow Springs for linears. Of course, steel plate. Seeing some warp. Oh, but hey, I'm not sponsored by Z Frontier. You know, with the whole elf thing and Matrix thing. Z Frontier is not directly, of course, they're not directly to blame, but a lot of elf stuff comes from there. You know, I'm not sponsored by KD fans. I'm not sponsored by Zeal, so I can say what I want. JM SWRNR. Hey, how's it going? That would be James Warner, maybe? I'm trying out some silent tactile switches. Silent tactile switches. The thing is, well, they're silent tactile. I mean, it depends on how tactile you want your tactile switches to be, right? So otherwise, the current go-to that people have would be the silent V2 would be the most people would go for now. I don't recommend any of the silent tactile switches. I personally I wouldn't use any of them. That's me. But hey, if that's what you need, that's what you want, then Silent V2 seems to be the current most popular choice. Say fuck you, Tan. Oh. If I get a cheer for that, fuck you, Tanvir. Or hey, if Tanvir wants to outbid you, I would gladly say to Champalan too. Let's see. Loop silent cherry black's my favorite. Yeah, for silent switches I'd rather go with linears. I don't know. I've not enjoyed a lot of it's more of a if you need it kind of thing. Like if you know you can't type with linears, you definitely need a tactile. And you know, you don't really care for it to all sound consistent. You just need it, right? Like say it's a board for work or for using on the go, and you just need it and go for it. But otherwise, yeah, if it's something that you want, like oh yeah, I want it to sound amazing, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I have not been impressed by silent tactile switches. All right, we need to test the Devness is here too. Hey, how's it going? I don't like the Odomu switches. I don't know. Maybe they're good, but from what I have seen, I do not like them. But hey, maybe they've made improvements. I don't know. It is becoming very difficult for people to recommend switches, honestly, because there's so many goddamn options now. So many.
Money!
420. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will gladly tell Tanvir to fuck off for a few more dollars. Gladly. Got an early day tomorrow. All right. See, I'll tell you right now, this is going better than the time TKL. I didn't have to lube 200 switches. I lubed. I think. It's like 90 plus, so about 130, a little about 130. So 200. So that's nice. Yes, over 200. I think the last time the count was 215. Is it worth buying some Corsair to repurpose the Switch? I mean, you have to desolder and stuff, so not really. Unless you have a way to desolder it, I would say not worth. So yeah, so if you have a desoldering gun, you don't really care, sure. If not, then don't do it. Desoldering 104 switches without a desoldering gun, yeah, that's not gonna be fun. Oh, I wanted to. Closer side. Also closer side, maybe? Yes. Perfect. These are Zeal stabilizers, as far as I know. Again, we don't know, but... This was an old build though, so this was before the EPBT stabs were a thing. This was built when box switches were still kosher. Because the previous switches are on it, and not just box switches. You know what else was still acceptable? Hole tights. Right, so this was the build that I had to take it out of. Because we had to reuse the plate. Look at that shit. And of course, got some fuck ups in the PCB, so there's wire and tape. I want to make a kind of quiet build. Want to try something different switches. How about Helios? Yeah, I think that if you want quiet linear is not bad. Silent linear is not bad. Or get a linear switch and don't bottom out. That's not bad too. But yes, Champlain is correct. From Endoran. That's what they're lubed with. Yes, it takes time. It takes a lot of time. Okay, so what else do we need? Fit up with more switches. Yes, this is the combo that my good friend God uses. Listen, his username is God. He also could be of supernatural origin, but I can neither confirm nor deny that. Crippled, hey! How's it going? Back from a hockey game and we lost. Well, time to watch a new sport. And Beadlocks, the brand that I have been using right now is Redline. But the LSD oil, I mean, I put in a Ziploc bag. I put the springs in a Ziploc bag, pour a lot of that oil in there, make sure it gets all over the springs, and then take all the springs out, put it on some folded paper towels so that the excess drips off, and then put them on in the switches. It's better than trying to brush the springs. The thing is, 103. Oh, you're talking about on the switch, right? On the stem, not on the spring. Because I was gonna say, if you're gonna use 103 on the spring, go for it if you can afford it. That shit is not cheap, man. I saw some people didn't like the kin oil on the springs. I haven't tried, so I wouldn't know. Alright, so time to start soldering. Thoughts on Polaris? I mean, seems good. Seems good. I don't know what else to say about it, right? It's 8X in a smaller package with more stuff. Could be good. We don't know. Crippled, we talked about the fake stuff at the start of the stream. For quite a bit, actually. So, probably don't want to talk about that again. And then, let's see. MIRA is a dream TKL, alright. Have to hunt for one. The LSD really works. MIRA's not bad, not bad. The nice thing about the MIRA is it uses the same plate setup as in the layout and everything, the mounting layout, the same as the Duck Orion V2. So it's gonna be the same as the Jane. It's gonna be the same as a lot of TKLs actually, and so you can reuse. You can just swap the plates and PCBs for the most part. So. Pretty nice. Oh man, see, dude, there's so much blood. Well, not too much of it, but yeah, it's leaking out. Really hate brush looping springs. Terrible waste of time. Terrible waste of time. It ruins the brush, and yes, you can't get a good coat on the spring. See this one more time before I go though. Alright, see you, Doran. Thanks for being here. This is why you sub. Just for the copy pastas. Also, yeah, so for those of you who don't know the commands that are available to you, I put up a list of all the commands, the chat commands, on the Discord in its own channel. So there's a channel called Chat Commands out there, so you can go there. RIP Type Machina. Type Magina. Yeah, I wonder what's the official news on it. Who even knows? Who even knows? So for this one, we don't have to wait to solder the switches at the universal cutouts because these are PCB mount switches that I'm using. The universal cutouts. It's nice. Almost May the 4th, yes. Almost. Anyone doing anything for May the 4th? You want buying Lego on May the 4th? We've got some deals and shit, some free stuff. I thought about it. New tires? That sounds fun! Don't you love spending money, NGB? Especially on things that you actually just need. Sitting in airports on airplanes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, how's DC? Is working in an office in DC better than working, or well, being indoors in DC better, or is it better being indoors in damn it, where were you? Detroit. Jackstastic, hey, how's it going? Gonna get some headphones, but no. Oh yes. Tires. Every man's dream, right? Expensive rubber. That's what we all want and look forward to in life. Traffic is terrible in DC unless you get the HOV. Yeah, I've never been to DC, I hope. I can go there. Working 12 4-hour days. It's pretty lame. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That really sucks. So are you flying tomorrow? You don't even get to do anything? You just work 12 to 14 hours a day and then you just fly back. Based south of DC, traffic isn't so bad. Drive the opposite traffic. Oh, okay. That's nice. So it's terrible. You get to watch everyone else suffer. Trying to speak of my friend. My friend took for the price. Price is based on how bad the traffic is. Oh, damn. Again, if I missed any questions, please just mention me or tag me in chat, and I'll try to answer them. I got a bit distracted by the scissors. Just a tiny bit distracted. So I might have missed some stuff in chat. Oh man, this reminds me of why I hate steel plates and any kind of stiff plates so much. Because when it's not straight, and this one isn't straight, it's a little warped. So your switches won't, it's a pain to try and straighten it out. Narrowly escaped having to stay the rest of the weekend. That's it. If you had to stay for the rest of the weekend, would you have to work the whole weekend too, or would you be able to at least go sightseeing or something? 21 GMK interest checks on first page on GeekHack. Lol. Yeah, most of them are fucking terrible. It's uninspired. Hey, I mean, at least the ideas are being thrown out there, you know, like, that's a good thing, right? Right? Work whole weekend? Oh no. Keep telling my 3-year-old nephew to pull my finger and he keeps doing it. Poor kid's getting ruined. You doing the old finger pull fart trick? GMK Delta? I don't know. I think Southwest is a bit better. My experience, at least. What if your nephew actually likes the farts? That's why he's pulling it. He gets off on it. Okay, now that's kind of weird. Here in California, HOV is free. No one qualifies to use it unless you have a green car. Otherwise, everyone drives slow. Or solo. Do you mean slow or solo? Thing is, you know, places like California, like in LA, for example, like I get it, you know, like you need to have some sort of control to reduce traffic, because otherwise it gets insane. 90% of people are driving alone? Okay, solo. Okay, so you meant... Because you said otherwise. No one qualifies to use it. Unless you have a green car. Otherwise everyone drives solo. So that's because so the otherwise I'm like, wait, do you mean like you know, did you mean it's why everyone drives solo? Because yeah, because I just got thrown off when you say otherwise it means, you know, like the following phrase would be the opposite. Assholes just go in HV when they're alone because it's rarely enforced. Yeah, traffic in... When I was in LA, man, the traffic there can be insane. So I'm glad we mostly walked everywhere, so that's nice. Yeah, maybe the next time I go to California, I'll visit San Diego. I have a friend who's moving to San Diego. And 40/71 with the tier 1 sub, thank you so much. And look, Champlain got a gift sub from Talisman Solutions. Thank you so much. 50-second gift sub. Look at that, Mr. Number 1. I click the share thing. Oh, yes. Oh, it doesn't show. And there we go, the 1v1. Should I rename it to Melon or should I keep 1v1? The thing about Melon is that, you know, it's not as... Like, that's not the highlight of the command. Of the copy pasta, if you will. Yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions for more copy pasta check commands, feel free to post them in the copy pasta channel, and I'll add them periodically. Yeah, it's not bad so far. Best thing is I don't have to do switch alignment. PC mount switches. And the plate fits these switches very nicely. I had switch films, but I don't use them on the Gateron switches because I've run into problems before with switch films on Gateron switches. Look at this, so the switch is already really tight in terms of the housing. There's already almost no way to move compared to, say, like older cherry switches, which have a loose housing. Yeah, so for these, the last time we did Gateron with switch films, the switches couldn't even go into the plate. Yes. Band-Aid modded myself. See, so cut myself on the scissors, and then I have this. I don't even know what happened here. I kinda remember hitting myself in my hand pretty bad. Somewhere. My forearm. But I don't remember. I don't remember when exactly it was or how it happened. I do remember kinda... I remember something hurt. That was it. See, this plate, it's already kind of tight for this plate and these switches. Just have to shove them in. So if we had done switch films, I think the switches would not even have fit. Or at least would have trouble fitting. Okay, so which one was it that was floating? This one? Where's my water? Need water. We're excited to hear how this board sounds. I am too. Let's hope it's not bad. One thing, of course, is that the MIRA has an acrylic piece underneath the PCB, so it's gonna sound different from most other custom boards already. It'll sound like it has a plastic bottom instead of an aluminum bottom. I think Liverpool is gonna come back on Tuesday. I doubt it. I've never been an optimist, so no, I don't think so. Let's be real. Coming back 3, you have to come back 3 down. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Very tough. about it. I mean, at least Liverpool will still be in the Champions League next season, so could be worse. Could be worse. Does the MIRA go for crazy? No, it doesn't actually. It surprisingly doesn't. The Moon as well. Although to be fair, the Moon has a shitty PCB, so that's probably why the resale is not that great for it. Yeah, the Moon was one of my favorite TKLs, and then the PCB was just rushed. It's like oh shit, we ran out of money, so they just designed it themselves, and it's fucking terrible. BPR, hey, well, thanks for trying to be here. Do you have Spectrum? Are you on Spectrum? Are you on the Spectrum? Yep. Figures, because I have a lot of connectivity problems with Spectrum. It's fucking terrible. Send the files to Elf. Oh yes. Yeah, and you just have to promise him never to resell them. Like, that's all you have to do. Just give him your word. Just say it. Like, that's all. Don't usually have many, but I have a final exam tomorrow already. Isn't it another week of class? Why do you already have your final tomorrow? Or is it just the professor who moved it early? Are all your finals this week? The coming week? There's another week of classes, right? I should know this, but now I'm... Wait, you're UNT now, right? Oh my god, I keep forgetting. So this is at UNT, right? Oh my god, okay. Okay. Alright. Holy shit, you scared me for a bit. I thought you were still calling. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh my god, okay. Well, that sucks. I hope you're getting your prep. Done well. I hope so. No, what is wrong with this switch? Wonder what Chinese company will get out of next. Well, yes, we Gateron for making cherry clones. We shall see. University-wide dead week that was allowed to have exams worth 10% of our grade. Stat them at 9.5% before the final. Oh, that sucks.
I love you.
resetting my modem and router never fixes the problem, unfortunately, but it's good that it does that. Did that for you. Is it too late to abort it? 14 months? Sometimes. 2 major exams in 2 weeks. I mean, I don't mind exams. It's the papers and shit that piss me off. Exams are kind of whatever. Gideon, hey, how's it going? Alright, we are halfway done, so that's nice. I will clip these PC mount switches though. Let's see how many more plate mount ones we have to go through. So all these are PCB mount. So let's go ahead and clip them. Hopefully no more accidents. Did Milky Gets feel like face? I don't know. I have not tried the face switches. Unfortunately, it seems like as the days go by, I can answer fewer and fewer of those questions because there's so many goddamn switches these days. It's hard for me to, you know, back then I could tell you, right? Hey, how does this compare to this? I could give a pretty good answer. Now I'm just like, no, I don't. We got more and more switches. We've got news of fakes. Can you imagine fake phase, fakes? Like what Alex says. Fake inks, fake everything. Who even knows? So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Like, I wish I could answer those questions thoroughly, but yeah, these days it's just hard to say. So Gideon doesn't like them very much, though. I just dropped it. Man, this looks like rice. God damn it, why does everything look like rice? You know what I like? I actually like the combo of this yellow with the night sky blue. I think it'll look pretty nice. It's got that space look to it. That desaturated light blue and the soft yellow. Alex says I might try inks. Have you contacted KBD fans yet, Alex? Cause this is what he got. Oh hey, maybe we should show this off. Ho 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 ho. So how is it that you spot the fix again? The shiny ring, right? Where are my... Oh my god, are these videos? Okay, so look at this. Right? So this is a Sakurio. You can see that the circle around the PC mount pin is the same texture, kind of, you know, as the rest of the plastic, right? Basically, you almost don't even see the ring. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Although I know that the Band-Aid is kind of distracting. Oh my god, come on. Alright. And then, so these are the Tilios that just came in this week. Look at this shit. Oh, it's gonna have to see, huh? It's gonna be around a PC mount pin. I mean, I can see it. I don't know about you. It's gonna be hard for you to see. But basically, so this is kind of it's supposed to be kind of almost like a matte finish on the ring around a PC mount pin. Wish I had a microscope or a magnifying glass or something. Here it is. You see this one, the circle around it is clear and almost glossy. You can kind of see it at this angle on this side. You can see the shine on it around the PC mount pin compared to this. So this one almost doesn't have that gloss. Kind of hard to see though. Yeah, I need a better lens or something. Maybe if I just kind of put it close in. Hold on. Now you can see it. Okay, see around the pin. Do you see that? See how shiny that is around the pin? This one here. Just Tiny, hey, how's it going? Yes. So these are actually fake. Amazing. Got to see it on stream. Is it the diode symbol? Okay. I'm gonna look at the diode symbol too. Alright, alright. Yes. Very slightly larger. Again, it's hard to tell on the, like, I wish I had a lens to use or a magnifying glass so you can see it. Definitely is larger though, the diode symbol. Don't know how much you can tell. Yeah, but the shiny thing around the PC1 pins is 100%. Like that's quite an easier way to tell. You see that sheen now? See that? On this pin? This one is pretty much matte, like you can't even tell that there's something shiny there. Where's this one? Yeah, so that's fun. What if a lot of clicking problems? No, VPR, that can't be it because those switches are purchased directly from Zeal. Those are shipped directly from Zeal. So no, that wouldn't be it. Get out of the doghouse for buying an MK3. Holy shit, there's a 3 now? Must be fake. My wife wants me to sell a Ducky Shine 3. Anyone know what it would go for? I'd say 90 bucks shipped maybe. Unless it's in terrible condition. 90 bucks shipped, 100 bucks shipped. Is it a fake ones? Maybe. I don't know. I don't do builds with Tilios often to begin with. And most of the switches I received are shipped from Zeal. Most of them. We're almost there. Almost there. Boop beep bep. Hey, how's it going? Her cooking's too dope. Only melon I want is GMK melon. But hey, Alex, like I said, get the refund, and maybe we could still find a use for the Factilios. Who knows? Who knows? Get a refund, buy Milky Gateron yellows, or get the ink switches. Refund would be nice to find some real switches. See, there you go. There you go. I really hope someone makes fake box switches with a center actuation point so that the stands won't tilt. And they'll fix the cracking problems. Please, somebody do it. One last switch. Make sure it's aligned. Yes. Yeah, so usually we'll do switch alignment, but we don't need to do that for this build because PC mount switches are the good shit. The good shit. Now to check every pin. Zoom in on this thing. Oh, one pin over here. Lol. All right, it's good. Let's try it out. So we do need to change the RGB. That would be FN F5, I believe. Let's do that, because we don't want to just have red. So I believe this is FN. Okay, we did something. We turned off the LEDs. Is that just on and off? Oh, that's literally on and off. Okay, now this is the mode. Let's turn it to the standard RGB. There we go. Is it moving? Is it moving? Yes, it is. So now we will test the board. All right, everything works. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we changed the RGB already. I think we can put it in the case now. We get a desk mat for it. Desk mat. Do you want to just use the Serica mat again? Maybe. Whoops, accidentally hit something. Alright, time to bring up the case. Next Friday, the build should be a Chiwi 60. And then the week after that, it should be a polycarbonate Singer. That's the plan. All right. With the MIRA, I believe we have to... what is it? No, this is fine. Oh, because this PCB is different, that's right. With the Liku PCB, you have to put the screws in for some of these mounting points first. But with the Heine PCB, you don't have to worry about that. So that's nice. First Chewy 60 build? Yes. It'll be the first one on stream. It'll be the white one that I owned. That I bought. I sold it to someone. And we will be building that on stream. So that's nice. RIP the thumbs after that single brass plate. Oh yeah, it is insanely tight, isn't it? What switches did you use again? I don't remember. See, look at that. That is nice. That is pretty nice. Oh no, you see a bit of yellow here. Look at that. That soft yellow with that shade of blue. Nautilus vibes? No. It's like a nice, friendly version of Nautilus. I was gonna say it's more of the oops. It's more like Godspeed than Nautilus. Yes. Closer to Godspeed, yes. Look at how chunky this board is. Right. So, screw this thing in. Oops. Wish they made band-aids with more grip. Like, that's my problem with band-aiding the thumb. So what keycap set to use on this though? That is the question. Solarized Star. No, hell no. I don't have Serica. I have the Serica mods. So, which would be dark gray on yellow. Or almost a black, almost off black on yellow. So if we have something that would go nicely with that. I did think about that. I did think about using black on white NJPBT with the Serica mods. Could do that. I don't have Yuri anymore. Sold it. Man, this is just a nice combo. Look at that. It just looks nice. I still have GMK Oblivion. Still do. I don't know if I want Oblivion on this blue though. It'll be alright, I guess. But let's bring out some options. I definitely don't want Doge on it here. I said GMK Oblivion is here. I remember using Oblivion on a build recently. Oh, it was the UK 78, that's what it was. So this could always be a thing. What with the yellow? And let's see. Penumbra. I have SA Pulse as well, but I don't know. I don't want to waste these nice switches on SA Cats. Sorry. We need a Godspeed. GMK Godspeed. Okay, so definitely not. Let's look at that. GMK white and black. Not terrible. Hyperfuse. Alpha to Serica mods. I can't remember if I got. Yeah, I got full mods, right? Where are the other keys? What else? Yeah. Wait a second. I am so confused. Yes. So we could do. Let's try some of it. Hold on. Straw poll. No, but man, yeah, we'll try. That's not bad. Let's look at the results though. Space Cadet? I'm vetoing that shit. No, why would you want Space Cadet on this set, on this board? Why? Look at Oblivion. Let me bring Oblivion out. Okay, let's put the backspace. Where is the backspace? So this will be Oblivion with the backspace. Let me put more of the. We'll put all the yellow. I like the yellow this blue. So let's just put all the yellows down. This is caps lock, right? It's Michael Phelps. We need the step version of that. Black and white Serica. I like black and white Serica better too. Let's look at the straw poll again. Okay, we've got a tie. I'm gonna break the tie. All right, so we're gonna take the results of the straw poll at exactly 11:49 p.m. and then let's take a look right now. Oh, would you look at that? Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh my god! It's absolutely destroying Space Cadet. Holy shit! The Russians are coming! No one's voting for white and black and hyperfuse. Oh my god, it's the Karma bots, isn't it? Much darker is Oblivion to Modern Dolch. Modern... Actually, no, I don't know. I believe Modern Dolch is a little higher contrast. And I think that what I believe, the alpha is lighter than GMK Oblivion alphas, and then the mods are darker than Oblivion mods, at least from what I understand. But yeah, hey, look, democracy has spoken. All right, so okay, well, what about so what about this though, right? I like it with. White and black. Black and white. I mean. And you get the nice PBT sound compared to GMK, right? Although it is a steel plate, so that kind of negates everything. Whoops. Okay, then let's put the. Oh my god, it doesn't have a tilde key, right? God damn it. I remember that's the problem. But I could always just put another key there. You could totally do that. Oh my god, would there even be enough? I just realized, would there even be enough keys to do every... oh my god. I don't think we have the TKL keys for it. That's... We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Cause yeah, I only got the icon mods. These are a few for accents. Yeah, could do that. Let's see how far we can go, and then we'll change accordingly. How's that? Moment of truth, guys. Oh, actually, not moment of truth. This is gonna suck. 7U spacebar. Oh, Lord. can see the warp on this thing. Look at that. See that curve? That's pretty bad. Oh. I did not think this through. Just move the right side of TKL off camera. Hey, there we go. Way smart. I could use a GMK Honeywell Spacebar, although the white won't match. But it's better than nothing, right? Close enough. No one will notice. It's actually not close. Turn a flux on. Can tell. Alright, so what I want to do is I wanted to try Oblivion here. I don't have a tilde, so we're gonna do this. Fuck it. Then it does look like it sits a little lower, right? I think the stem is warped. It seems tilted a little bit. Something for Anthony's D. Alright, so which one do you like more? This part or this part? This part. Yes, I agree. So let's stick with this part. I seem to have forgotten which is which already. I swear to God, every time I use these microns or whatever, I have to look them up. So that's caps lock. This is shift. This is backspace. This is control. I want to say this is Windows. So which one is tab? This one? Yes. I believe so. Seems like it. Alright, so let's put some white keys here. Alright, everybody say goodbye to Boop Beep Bep. I'm gonna drop the band hammer right now. Alright, let's look at the results for this straw poll. Okay, so this part clearly won and it's on top, so I'm assuming, you know, when we did the, you know, the top one was black on white and the bottom was Oblivion. So we can safely assume that the winner is black and white. Easy, don't you love democracy? See, so how do these compare? I'm gonna put more yellow keys for now. You guys dog it out. I just know this is control. Then I can never remember which one is alt and which one is win. Hold on. This should be win because there are one U ones. Yeah, so this should be alt. Should be. Who knows? Thank you, Mito. We need something here too. God damn it, dude. Rip. Yeah, we might even have to perform the cardinal sin. Because otherwise it would be 2 backspaces. We don't want that. Bolivian pipe, yes. Solves all problems. Let's just put more keys and then we'll figure it out. I clearly did not think this through. See, we're doing it all live. Nothing is scripted. So not this part. So we have to figure out. Ladies and gentlemen, the second Anthony has entered the stream. Filipino player, hey. Welcome, welcome. Twitch Prime sub 2, thank you so much. It's good to see you here. Is it doxing if I reveal his name? So yeah, so Filipino player is the first Anthony I have met in person. And it's nice to see him here. Again, congratulations, Anthony, on the wedding. So yeah, so I mentioned I was gonna go to a wedding last Saturday. So are you back from the honeymoon yet, or are you guys still off, you know, totally not having sex or anything? Got back on Monday, what the hell? Because of work? That's... Oh yes, I should mention, I did not sleep at all the day of your wedding. So I streamed until 3 or 4 a.m. and then I just stayed up. I just went, yes. Did Anthony, did you get any of the chorizos? Not chorizos, the burritos? You're in Japan for a real honeymoon. Got 3 hours of sleep before the wedding. Hey, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You nailed it though. Oh man, I will say, so at one point during the vows, there was one line where, okay, so they repeated after the officiator. Is that what it's called? I don't remember what the term is. The chaplain? No. Officiator, right? Maybe? The host. But yeah, so officiant. Okay. But they both had a rough night. Oh boy. Yeah, officiant. So they're gonna repeat after the officiant line by line. And I remember that one line because the bride read it first. And so when the bride was reading it, you know, I was following along the whole thing. And then I remember that one line, I was like, oh my god, how are they supposed to repeat this? You know, like I forgot the words already. You know? After that one line, because it went from, you know, like, so like 4 or 5 words to suddenly like, or maybe not words, but syllables. You know, it goes from, let's say 10 syllables, suddenly to like 18 syllables. It's like twice as long as everything else, all of a sudden. And then, so I remember, you know, I was following, okay, there's a rhythm to it, and all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, what the hell? You know, there's this one line that's super long. And then I was like, man, how are they going to repeat this? And so the bride nails it. And I'm like, oh, that's not bad. Pretty good, you know, pretty damn impressed. And then, of course, when it got to the groom, I was like, oh my god, here we go again, the line. And sure enough, it's like, ah. Yeah. That one line. Okay, so what do I do for... Now is the tricky part, because we've got... Oh no, this thing has page up and page... Maybe it does. You know what? I'll have to look this up. Tim messed up on the exact same line as wedding. Wait, you guys use the same vowels? But yeah, I mean, that line was just... yeah, that one line was just terrible. It's like... It's like you're just not prepared for it. Okay, so what am I looking at? Oh, yes. Serica mass drop. All right, it's not called mass drop anymore. It's not called drop. The drop. The drop to the mass. Okay, so let's look at the icon mods. What do you get? Oh my god, it doesn't... Okay, so... Yeah, you do not get enough for the full right side of TKL. You have enough for the 75%, which is why I got it. Standard vowels. See, I didn't even know those were the standard vowels. I have no idea. I've only been to 3 weddings. Although one was a wedding reception. My younger brother had his wedding in California. It was a small wedding. And we only went to the reception. So none of those. I will say, okay, Filipino player, I'm grateful that you guys didn't do the dance. I've never been a fan of the... I know some people love that stuff, you know, but I am not a fan of that. The tradition of the bride and the dad dance, and then the group, you know, because no one in Asia does that shit. So it's always you watching, you're just like, okay. All right, so now it's the tricky part over here. We have to use the white keys, unfortunately. Dancers, very non. Good, good. I am glad you guys decided to do that. I am very glad. Very glad. Any more keys? Man, you know what the funny part is? So, Mass Drop's logo used to be just the M, and they dropped Mass. Like, so now it's just the D. All you get is the D. Okay, so we could put... these here. Take this one off. Such a weird thing, right? Changing the name to just drop. Just why? Did you guys see the drop on drop? Oh, the camera's not. But hey, maybe this thing is now a relic. Maybe it's now a collector's item. I've still got the mass. Man, maybe they'll take away the word hack. Like, you know, hack has a negative connotation, so we're gonna change it to just geek. Geek.com. No, I don't want the gray here. Should we bother with the gray? Or should we just do yellow and white? Should we do the grays as well or nah? So this is what it would look like with the gray. Or should we just do yellow? Whoops. Yellow? Yeah, I guess that's the way to do it. Drop.geek. Oh, yes. Geek.drop. Did you guys get that Geek D? Or just Deek. Yeah, they should just rename it to Deek. See the interest track on Deek? Oh yeah, that was a big Deek thread. Did you see the news about the fake switches? It's blowing up on Deke. Here's I bought Geek Hack and then Cutie Fans hosted a fake. Oh man, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Okay. Back on the Jetfire and I can't type. What switches do you have on the Jetfire again? Are they too heavy? Right, this board's not plugged in. Why am I so dumb? Why am I so dumb? All right. Take these, put them aside, and then we can do the typing test. Random Greek. Oh my god, I left something here. Oh no. Did I leave anything else? No. Okay, so this is the board. I definitely did not think this through. I just didn't. Maybe I should just use accents like what PC Load Letter said. But oh well. We're too far in. Alright, check that out. So yeah, this shade of blue is very nice. We haven't seen this on any other board since the MIRA. It's very calming blue. Look at that. MIRA SE. You can see the steel weight insert over here, brush steel. This is one of the tallest keyboards out there, by the way, in terms of the front bezel height. From what I remember, it's 22 millimeters or so, 22, 23. It's pretty tall, pretty damn tall compared to most. And you've got the acrylic piece. It's a custom cut acrylic piece, and it pretty much touches the bottom of the PCB. Goes all around. See that? Anodizing, just like any other MIRA, honestly, you know. It's not bad, definitely not amazing. It feels nice to the touch, but you've got some splotches here and there. You've got tiny bits of streaking. Not very much. Like, it's better than average, I would say. But yeah, you can see some, and it's got some purple patches here and there. Very light purple. You can kind of see that now. It's like over here, it's a bit dark. It's kind of purpley there. And then you've got the haloing around the stainless steel, around the cutouts basically. because apparently they put the steel piece in before the parts were all dried, and so I believe the material just dripped down, so it's like a halo effect around it. But yeah, I mean, overall it is a nice board. The engraved logo over here is one of the best on TKLs, at least in my opinion. It just looks very nice. I really like the steel weight cutout. I wish the steel weight were, you know, a bigger chunk, but oh well, it's fine. As in on the inside, so it's about this size on the inside, and not massive. So let's plug it in, and then we'll do a typing test. RGB is not amazing on it, especially when the board is not black, gray, or silver, because it reflects the color of the case. So this is with RGB. You can see it's got a weird, it's kind of a crazy color, which I mean is you know, is fitting for a space themed board. I like the kind of space effect it's got going on. It's kind of trippy. But yeah, but if you were looking specifically for, let's say you wanted red, you wanted green, you wanted some specific color, then yeah, this, fortunately, the way this RGB is set up, it's not gonna work. I guess blue would be fine. It would just look blue. But yeah, if you make it red, it'll look kind of purple. It doesn't reflect the blue. And the light refracts kind of weird, because the LEDs are basically sitting on the plastic piece, because the plastic piece is not just this thin piece, it extends upwards. So it's not just this thickness, it extends upwards on the inside and touches the PCB. Yeah, I like it with the crazy RGB effect, as in that it kind of messes up the colors. I like it. I would just leave it at that if I used it. Yeah, definitely don't try to make any other colors of it. Let's see if it does anything if we turn the lights off. Listen, see how it looks. Leave one light on maybe? Alright, so check that out. See how the colors all mix everywhere? See how it's not just purple, you see some red here. It's not just, see on the middle side, it's just super whack. See, look at that. But yeah, I like the effect. I think it's kind of cool. Oops. But if you don't like it, then whoops, not for you. All right. And whoa, that is too dim. That's way too dark, right? And this is way too bright. Damn it. Okay. Think that's better? Yes. I wish I had a white mini USB cable. That would make it perfect. Okay, so time for the typing test. Whoops. Turn off the AC. definitely replace the caps lock key. I need to write this down. How does Bandit Monotone effect key feel? It has a bit of a silencing effect, I would say. Right, when my thumb hits the key, it's not as loud. It does mute the responsiveness of the board though. So one thing I will say right now, so I need to replace the caps lock key for sure. When you tilt the key kind of towards you, the key almost has a really weird scratching effect. And then this key, the spacebar. So under normal typing, it's fine. Anti-shine methods, yes. So normal typing, the spacebar is fine. I'm just using it. But if you tilt it downwards and you push it like that, it gets stuck. And the thing is, you might think, oh, is this the spacebar hitting the bezel? No, it's actually not. This time it's actually not. You can feel it get stuck somewhere else. Like, it is not touching the bezel at all. I'm trying to figure that out. Never seen this happen before. Could be the switch. Could be, remember we were talking about the universal stabilizer cutouts? Could be that. I'm hoping it's not a matter with the stabilizer. I'm hoping it's just a switch. Yeah, it could very well be the... Okay, see, this stabilizer has not come loose. What the fuck? Look at that. What in the world? I screwed it in? Okay, so get to the bottom of this. Literally. Green Savage, hey, how's it going? So I can tell if the batch just... I will say the answer is no. And I mean, you could go through the trouble of lubing all of them and then figuring out whether they're good or not, but I would say cut your losses, sell them, get rid of them, give them away, get some other switches, just don't. Oh, I wanted to show the bottom, right? Again, this is not my first time building a MIRA. This is like the 5th time or something. Check this out. Number 27. Or 21. 21. Check it out. See the plastic acrylic pieces CNC'd. So we're going to figure out the spacebar situation. So the right side has come loose. See again, it's this damn universal setup. So annoying. See, there's still something that gets stuck when I do this. When I tilt it down. I wonder if it's the switch. No, it's very much not the switch. At least I don't think so. Actually, no, this is the switch. This is a clicking switch. Yep, so let's desolder this switch. Let's hope replacing the switch works, but yeah, so even with this key on it, you definitely feel it. The weight is killer, Kirgasm. Yes, the weight is definitely very nice. Yeah, so let's desolder. We need to take this switch out as well. It is scratchy again towards when you tilt it down, because that's when you tilt the switch downwards on a south facing switch setup, you're pushing the actuation knobs against the contact leaf. So let's try fixing the spacebar first. Oh my god, again, I lost. I have no idea where that keycap puller went. Oh. So let's try. What's the other thing I used? Maybe this will work. I really don't want to have to unscrew the whole thing. Just to take one switch out. Go. Okay. Oh, you know what? It could just be the inherent switch wobble in switches. So when you tilt it really awkwardly and shove it down, it doesn't work anymore. Yes, I forgot that's a thing. Under almost normal use, it doesn't happen at all. It's only if you push it all the way and then try to shove it down. And we want to try this one. Oh, whoops! I didn't put it in correctly. Oh no! Now I have to take this off again. Oh, what am I doing? I should just buy another one. I have no idea where that switch puller went. I should just buy a new one. He took it to clone it. He's gonna come back next week with 2.
Oh, yeah.
PC Low Letter, 409 bits. Neil Switch Puller, thank you very much. Yes, I'll probably make a purchase off Amazon right now. Cause I thought I could live without one for a bit. Nope. This is really annoying. Because, yeah, that one is just way better. You don't have to take keycaps off to... But thank you, thank you. Bye tonight. Yeah, all the switches do that same shit. If you tilt it way down and then try to push it. I don't like the way this one sounds though. Much better. Much better. That's not. It's kind of a pain. Once I got some spectacular retooled blacks and I can't seem to find good ones anymore. Yep, I just wouldn't recommend it right now. Like, I just wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I would say just, yeah, cut your losses, move on. Like, it's not worth trying to even go through all of that. And then lubing them all just to throw the bad ones away. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Oh, I should turn the fan on instead. I don't have the ceiling fan on. That's why it's hot. What about vintage blacks? Only got some once, but to be honest, they weren't that good. They dry tested them. The thing about vintage blacks is dry testing them isn't that great. You have to. Again, though, if you think they were terrible, though, then maybe they were. Maybe there was a. Maybe someone sold you some terrible vintage blacks. But in my experience, you know, good batch of vintage blacks still, you know, lowest reject rate out of all of them. Yeah, unfortunately, it's again, it's just hard for me to recommend something. YouTube blacks, rip, and then. You know, the Telio V2s, I did not have a good experience. Clicking issues and things like that. And then all these new linear switches, I just don't know. I have no idea. It's just difficult to be able to tell you which one's better. I should have some pizza tonight. I have not. I had some cereal for dinner, but that's not really dinner, right? So I'm gonna have some pizza later. Alright, so we replace the caps lock. Okay, yeah, it is better now. can hear the tiniest of pings because of the steel plate. Alright, so, any other questions? If not, we're gonna roll the credits. Monday stream, I don't know if we're gonna have a stream. I don't know. I have a very busy last 2 weeks of school. So, I'll let you all know. By the time Monday rolls around, I'll let you all know. It really depends on how much I can get done. But Friday stream will be on, of course. Next Friday it should be the Chibi 60, the white Chibi 60. I'm pretty excited for that one. And yeah, if you have anything else for me, let me know. Let me know. Okay, so let's look for someone to raid. So set to build is streaming. So you know what? I'm just gonna raid him. I'm gonna keep going on and on. Let's see. Oh, roll the credits. What am I doing? What am I doing? Come on now. Yeah, so everyone, thank you so much for being here. Eamsbird, your singer should be on stream 2 Fridays from now. So next Friday will be the Chibi, and the Friday after that should be that one. So Champlain, thank you for the donation, 420. Cheers. Japanese Horror Rider, thank you for the cheer. PC Load Letter. NGB, ADB7. And then the gift sub from Talisman Solutions. Resubs. Zoology, Vomendoran, Hammer Brother, ADB7, 14x71. Champalan, which was a gift sub from Talisman Solutions. Alex, Filipino player, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you for being here. I hope you all have a great weekend and a good week ahead. Be careful of scissors. And yes, everybody, be wary out there. Be careful. You never know when you're gonna get hit by the fake Tilios and the elf boards. Just gotta watch out. Yes, Mother's Day is coming, yes. Don't forget that. But yeah, so, oh, Filipino player is still here, yes. You have a great night too. Hope to see you soonish. If not, next April. Okay, so Eamsbird, Tefram, Filipino player, PC Load Letter, mouse is fine. VPR. G833E, Beatlocks, Champalan. I think I said that already, right? Yeah, so have a good night, everybody. I hope y'all... Oh, let's do the raid. We're gonna raid. Set to build. Oh, this board's not plugged in. I am so dumb. Yes, so gonna go there. Lego Builder. Super relaxed stream. I think you'll all enjoy it. May you have authentic dreams, real dreams, not the fake shit that the Chinese are putting out. All right, I'll see you all. Have a good night.